Hey, we're the Thompsons, a family of 4 seeking more out of our everyday, living life in our Airstream and traveling the US and beyond. Subscribe to our channel as we take you along on our adventures every week.
So we just got to Puerto Seco. This place is sweet. We are all getting set up. Everybody's kind of down the line, kind of figuring out where we're going. We're not completely level, so we're gonna be sleeping a little bit crooked. This will be our view out of the front door. Come on, and as you can tell, the tide comes up to like right here. So this is insane. This is why we built this Airstream. This is why we came to Baja, Mexico. Ugh. Can't help it. There's whale bones up on top of that hill. I gotta go see it. Like, that took somebody some work to get these things up here. I don't think they got up here naturally, but if they did, touche. As you can tell, you see all the way down there. You can kind of tell where the water will come in as far as the tide. So high tide's 7:30 in the morning, so I'm pretty excited to see how cool this looks. Hopefully we don't get wet. That'd be terrifying. Jet boil keeps getting blown out. That's impressive. Look at this wind dies down. So we are at the hot springs. Currently it is low tide. Because of that, it smells like rotten egg, and Lindsay, as you'll see, just about cooked her lower legs off there. And if she says it's hot, it's disgusting because she takes like boiling hot showers. So make sure it's high tide when you come here, because unfortunately enough right now it is low tide. Don't think we're gonna be able to use it. It does cost 500 pesos to get in, so, and that's per vehicle. So if you can stack into one, stack into one. But be mindful of that.
We are dreamers of the shore when we can't read the sky. Just sail with the wind that we've got. And when we're drowning in doubt, just keep on believing. We are dreamers of the
So unfortunately, take two on the hot springs didn't work out either. We had a couple things online figuring out what high tide was, and we went to the wrong judgment, and yeah, tide is low again, and no better. But there's enough puddles for the kids.
San Ignacio Catacaman. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but this church was built in 1776.
San Ignacio was the first town that we stopped at that had that old world Mexican charm. We loved walking around the square, going in all the different shops and arts and crafts, and they even had a handful of museums that you could go in and check out. We had a great time walking around the mission. It was a beautiful, beautiful building. We actually giggled a little bit because down here, safety and everything else isn't a concern like it is in the United States, so nothing's roped off. They even have the ropes hung down to where you can grab them and ring the bell if you wanted to. It was a really, really cool little town. So we're going to get water. What a lot of people are kind of confused with Baja as far as getting fresh water. You cannot drink the tap water. So what we are doing is we have a 30-gallon bladder back here, and then we are running it through our Blue Technology water filter. This goes down to 0.2, so we'll get rid of any bacteria or viral, so we'll be filling our fresh tanks with that. And then we also installed an Acuva water system. That's another charcoal filter, and then a UV filter that we're going to be pulling off. We're honestly doing that mostly because we don't like the taste of water coming out of the tank, so it pulls that plasticky taste out. Then again, it's also a UV filter, so it's just one more stage of filtration. But this is what we're doing. You can also have water trucks come and fill you. It's just at this location they have a hose actually across the road that we're allowed to use.
And this is the 30-gallon one here.
We are leaving San Ignacio today. The campground we stayed at was Don Chan, and they had a typhoon, hurricane come through here. They had extensive flooding and everything, and this was back in September, so they are still in the process of cleaning up, getting things repaired. So they usually do have hookups on site, dumping on site, but that stuff was unfortunately destroyed in the storm. So right now it is dry camping only. They do have water across the road. We filled the water bladders to do that. And then you can run a generator here if you want for electric. It is incredible. I mean, you're just underneath all these date palms. It is, you would not expect, because a mile out of town, it's the desert. There's cacti, and it's strange. The water flows here, and I guess there is a natural spring, and that's what, gave all this stuff the ability to, more or less kind of grow in the middle of the desert. I'll do a drop down from like Google Maps. It's actually pretty neat seeing it, because it's like this little green luscious dot in the middle of a desert. We are headed about 2 hours south to a beach camping site. So let's get to it.